Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and today we are checking out this new O knife that has one of the most durable coatings, supposedly. This is supposed to be an extremely durable coating, so we are going to give it the driveway treatment, and we're also going to test another model, the same model, that has a coating and durability that is not as tough. So we're going to see what the difference is, but first I want to show you guys something. I asked some of you guys to comment if you've been to my Whatnot lives. Here are some of those comments so you guys can see. I'm telling you guys, we have the absolute best shows on Whatnot, the best giveaways, the best prizes. I throw in a lot of extras, even the best auctions. Now, I know you guys are going to say, well, that looks like a lot of your members. Yeah, they're smart. they know what the channel's about, and they know, all the benefits. In fact, they have a giveaway going on right now just for the members with over $2,000 in knives going directly to the members. I'm going to show actually a clip that somebody posted on YouTube. I didn't know they had a channel when I gave them this prize.
Got a new one today. This one is from one of the most well-loved people in the entire knife community. Got this on Jared Neeves' Whatnot account. Neeves Knives has probably one of the best Whatnot streams, shows, auctions, whatever you want to call it. And I bought this bad boy using his link to Whatnot. I've never been on Whatnot before, and man, I got a score. The coolest part, the dude sent me a Remet BRT, and what? This thing costs more than what I bought. M390 blade, titanium handle, titanium toothpick. Jared is one of the coolest people in the knife community.
This is your last warning. Tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time, September 10th, going live on Whatnot. It's going to be an awesome time, guys. You guys want to make sure you come to these lives because I do all kinds of giveaways. We literally start with giveaways and do giveaways throughout the entire stream. Also, if it's your first time joining Whatnot and you use my link and you participate in the auction, I'm going to add an extra gift knife in your box. Also, you get $15 off. Any first-time purchasers always get $15 off. Again, anybody can enter the giveaways as long as you're subscribed to me on Whatnot. Now, again, if you use my link to sign up to Whatnot and you go to the stream tonight, you're going to get $15 off if you participate in my auction, and I'm going to throw in an extra knife. And then on top of that, we'll at the end have more giveaways if you participated in the auction, and I'm going to throw in an extra knife for whoever spends the most money, and it'll be a premium knife. Tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time on Whatnot, September 10th. I have a link in the bio, links in the description, hopefully, and I'll put up a QR code right here. See you guys there. So I have 3 Oknife Durons here. 3 of them, the 2 blue ones, and this what looks like an all black one is actually a black blade with a very dark green handle. These 3 have the durable coating. But this one down here is one of the original ones, and it still has an aluminum frame lock with a steel lock bar insert, but it does not have that durable finish that these knives have. So I'm going to test it 1 versus 1 to see the difference in the scratches. I have already scratched this one, so I do know it scratches much easier than these. These ones I have yet to have been able to scratch, even when I attempted to scratch them with hardened steel torque bits and things like that. I've tried to scratch the surface. I've shown it in multiple videos, and it just wipes right off. So let's see when it comes to real torture tests. We're going to start off with a couple drop tests at 8 feet. We'll do about 3 of these total. Four, 5 drop tests, I guess. Okay.
And I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss, no loss.
So first, let's check out the one that's supposed to have a less durable finish. So I haven't really wiped it too much. It did go in my back pocket on the way in. I'm actually impressed how well this yellow one did, considering it doesn't have the extremely durable aluminum. And you can see that's where the knife scratched it up. You can see that. You can see lots of things. No matter what, there's no way to get out of this test without having damage, to be honest. It doesn't matter what you have, what finish you have or anything. But I'm actually impressed with this one. Like, this is, you know, pretty significant, but I mean, it's not too bad considering what it's seen and went through. And I'm surprised the clip is not just destroyed. Thumb studs, you got a little nicks and dings, but not too shabby. And the blade, you know, because the blade popped open pretty much every time. Of course, the edge is microchipped, but let's check out the durable finish, which is the important one. Let's see how this one did. Now, one thing I've noticed about this coating is a lot of stuff you see will come right off if you rub on it. So let's see what we can do. So right there, that already helped quite a bit right there, but you can see the ding that actually damaged the aluminum. We got some damages there, but the coating's not too bad. Right here, I think it was when I was grinding it on the pavement, which is definitely less damaged than this one, but it's also a darker color. So you can see this one a little bit better because it's darker. Got some dings. Blade, practically untouched. Microchips, yeah, but very, very impressed, to be honest. Now, just really quick, just to show you, because like this one, like just for regular use, if I go like this, look at how bad that is when I do that. Now watch this one. If I do this one, it's like, I can dig all I want, and you see that little mark? Now watch this. It just goes right away. The more you rub it, the more it just goes away. So that's very impressive. And again, the blade, same thing. You see the marks? Now they're gone. Over here, this one, and this is probably the same coating. I'm not sure if the actual coating is different. I know, yeah, it must be the same coating on the blades because both the blades did so well. The aluminum is what is more durable. So to my understanding, I don't want to sit here and give you a bunch of smoke because I don't know 100%, but to my understanding, the aluminum, the process before it gets to the coating is what is different. So I think the finish, the surface of the aluminum is actually harder than this aluminum. So this aluminum, I'm not sure if it's hardened. I'm not sure if it's just blasted really good. I've heard of like different ways that you can make, you know, kind of like orange peel, right? Orange peel leads to one of the most durable finishes, you know, on titanium, where it's like you can't even scratch it. So maybe it's something like that. I can notice if you really look, it feels a little bit more orange peely, and then this one's a lot smoother. Here, maybe this side will show you a little bit better. Not sure if you can see it, but this is a little bit more, it's not sandy, but I mean, it's just a little bit more powdery feeling, even though it's not powdery. Like it has no powdery feel at all, but I'm just saying it's more powdery feeling than this, which this is just very, very smooth. I'll be fair though, both of them did really good, even the lesser durable one, but this is very impressive considering this is darker. So you see all this, if this was dark, this would be like, it'd look way worse. Like you can see that it is significantly worse, but it just, that color doesn't really show it as much. The pivot, look at that. Ooh, that's where I ground. You can see that on that one too. But anyways, the knives themselves, really awesome knives. Love the action. This, to me, is a great example of what Oknife's able to do today. Now, this one is a new model that has the same coating, but the color with the one that has the lesser coating. I don't know what to call it, but this one is a more durable finished new model that they have coming out, which I love this model. Sleek, slender, slim, very gentlemanly, especially when you talk about a full Zirconium one. Oh my goodness, this thing is beautiful. The, you know, Oknife, and with DLC too, M390, but even the more budget-friendly version, instead of the titanium ones, even the aluminum version, this is an awesome, awesome knife. And this one's in Nitro V, I believe. Yes, Nitro V, and then these are an M390 right here. But super snappy, super slim, super slender. Now this one I think is a Kickstarter still, I'm not sure. I'll have everything linked down in the description, so just check the links. These are absolutely available right now. If I have any discount codes or anything, they'll be linked down in the description. I'm not sure if I do. I will say I love this model. Before the coating, I loved it. It has amazing access to the lock bar, stupid smooth, some of the best thumb stud action, like the thumb studs are just placed extremely well. I'm very impressed with this from Oknife. I wish Oknife would, I hope Oknife is going to continue to do amazing work like this. I'm glad that they took the Oknife logo off of the blade. Yeah, they still have it right there on the clip. Of course, I don't like that. I would prefer it to be more like how they did this, where it's a little bit more subtle. This one, you can't even see it on, which I love. So, you know, that's a little bit much, but I'd prefer that, or maybe smaller, just, you know, just smaller. But the knife itself though, my goodness, ergonomic, slicey, beautiful blades. And then with this coating and durability, can you go wrong? This is a phenomenal work knife. So really the only complaints I have is the plunge grind. The plunge grind I wish had a bigger gap between the end of the plunge grind and the edge. I wish it just like you had a right there, just a big circle right there, separating the edge from the plunge grind so I can have room for sharpening. The geometry is really good for sharpening, and the ergonomics are great for sharpening. So this is a great freehand knife aside from the plunge grind. The clip is inset with flat screws and reversible, which I love, love, love to see. So it has all the bells and whistles for the most part. You know, being an aluminum frame lock, obviously, you know, aluminum, you know, is not going to be as hard as steel, so they need the steel lock bar insert. But these things hold up really well. They feel tough, they feel solid, phenomenal action, and yeah, very impressed. So there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Till next time, peace.